everybody, today's video is a vlog. As you could tell, it's actually a week-long vlog this time instead of a weekend vlog because I haven't been awake long enough during the weekend to even bother making videos. So this time we're gonna try a week long and see how it goes. Anyway, it is Monday. It is 10:45 in the evening. We're starting this vlog off by watching Willy's Wonderland, which just came out. It's on Vudu and on Amazon Prime for $20 to rent. But I also wanted to go ahead and talk about the books that I'm gonna be reading after this and like some of my other plans. So after this, I'm actually planning on listening to what is it called? Wondersmith, and try to finish it, like not tonight necessarily, but quickly, like within the next couple of days, while I work on my February coloring pages, because they're supposed to be up on the 20th, and I have one of them completely done, one of them about halfway done, and then two of them are still in like processing. It's already the 15th, so I need to get those done quickly. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do whenever I finish this movie, is listen to the Wondersmith, which I'm about 40% of the way in, by the way. It's really good, like really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's lost the Crestomancy energy, which is unsurprising, and it actually has a trope in it that I really, really don't like, but I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt because it's very obvious. Like, it's the way that they're doing it, I prefer to the way that it's usually done, so that's nice. And whenever I finish it, I may give more updates, but I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to say anything yet. So we'll see. But I'm really liking it so far, and I'm curious how it's going to continue. I also went ahead and DNF'd for now The Splendid and the Vile, which I started literally at the beginning of February, and I just wasn't enjoying it. It's not bad, I just... it's not anything I haven't heard before in a class, so... And then I'm going to be reading a lot of manga. I've already been reading a lot of manga. Some of the ones that I read that are online, I found on Goodreads, and I was really happy because I was like, if I could figure out how to put all these manga that I read that don't have like volumes or English translations onto my Goodreads, I'd reach my goals so quickly. And they're not all on there, but there are a few on there, so it's really nice to like have that. I appreciate it a lot. I'm also going to be rereading Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I haven't touched this series since I was in like grade school, probably like 7th grade, and I want to reread it. And then I read volume 1 of Soul Eater last week, so I'm going to read volume 2 this week. And maybe volume 3, but I'm not sure. Those are the books that I'm planning on reading this week. And the work that I'm planning on doing is mostly going to be coloring pages related, so there we go. Anyway, I'm going to watch Willy's Wonderland now. 20 minutes into this movie, and Nick Cage hasn't said a single word. Does he not talk the entire film? And there's just a montage of him cleaning, like a really long montage of him cleaning. Okay, back to the movie. I knew this movie would be weird, but this is not the kind of weird that I had expected. What did I just watch? What was that? That was some... I don't even know. Not even final thoughts. I'm gonna be thinking about this for like a week. Weird. So weird. Go into it knowing that it doesn't make any sense. Though it doesn't really help knowing that it's gonna be weird. Oh my gosh. It was an acid trip. Now I need to get my friends to watch it so I can watch their reactions, because that was... So it's 8 a.m. I watched that movie twice, once with a friend, like literally maybe 2 hours later. and I'm still reeling from it, but it's really, really cold. It's -8 degrees, and I live in the part of Texas that's actually not on the same grid as the rest of Texas. It's on the XL grid. At least that's what Google says. And I could be wrong still, but we're still having like the like rolling power outages. And it's not supposed to last all day, but I'm so cold. My toes hurt. I'm gonna go in my parents' room because it's warmer in there than it is in my room. I've been in a blanket for like two blankets for over an hour, and they're not getting any warmer. And at some point today, we're gonna go to a different, like into a hotel, because we also don't have any water because our well froze. So the well froze, and then it froze all of the pipes. So yeah, and today's gonna be interesting. I didn't end up getting like anything done because I watched that movie twice. And then whenever I started working, the power went out. So I don't want to work on anything on my computer and it die. But yeah, I'm gonna go in there, and in order to conserve battery on my phone, I'm probably just going to read. And I'm gonna read like a physical book. So I'm thinking I'm going to read Night Film. so it's like 2:30 in the morning. On what day is it now? I've lost track of days. Thursday? Ooh, it is Thursday. Yeah. I didn't do a whole lot today. I didn't do anything yesterday. So I did read the first volume of Yu-Gi-Oh! Today though, and it was very fun. I at some point when I first got them broke the spine at the front and at the back of this book, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad about it. Oh man, I'm afraid that the pages are gonna fall out. I may buy another one if I can, but like, still. Anyway, this is like the season 0 that never aired outside of Japan for Yu-Gi-Oh! I did find the season 0 online and it is still not the same. Firstly, it skips a bunch because it's only 12 episodes, and this has 7 volumes, each one having I think 5 chapters in it. But anyway, so there's that, and then it's not as dark as this one is, even though it was dark enough that it couldn't be aired outside of Japan. It was still not as dark as this one. Still good. I still enjoy the show, but I'd say this one is better. The animation for the show also isn't super great, but it was also made in 1998, so that shouldn't be surprising. But anyway, this was really nice. I haven't gotten any farther in Wondersmith, so I don't have anything to say on that. But currently I am about to stop being on break, and I'm going to try and finish the sneak peek of the first coloring page tonight, and then do the next coloring page because I finished the line art of 2 of them, so I need to finish the other 2 because it's the 18th and this is due on the 20th. So I'm going to try for that, and then but for the third coloring page I'm going to try and do it just on the computer and see how that goes, because usually what I do is that I sketch it out on paper and do the line work enough that I can transfer it over to my computer with like a picture, and then I do all of the line work on the computer and I save it as a blank background PDF to put up on the Patreon. And then if I'm going to be doing a painting of it, I pick one, or if I'm only doing one, I just take that, finish the line work, put it on a watercolor paper, and paint it. And that's usually what I do. But this time, I'm trying to do it on my computer because I do need to get better at digital coloring and work, even though I don't like doing digital work. It's like 6 in the morning. I'm gonna make breakfast burritos for my parents and I. My dad usually gets up at like 7. It's 6:30. Should be able to get it done by the time he gets up. Hopefully. So preheat oven. So it is Saturday, 5 a.m. Should have ended this vlog yesterday, but yesterday was horrible for untold reasons. We're not going to get into it. Terrible day. The most of Thursday I literally all I did all day was work on those coloring pages, so I literally had nothing to film. And I figured I already had plenty of footage of me drawing and cooking. Too much footage of me cooking, really. So there wasn't anything else for me to really talk about, except that I have been reading Wondersmith. Overall, I'm really, really loving it. I'm literally going to finish it, like, right after I finish this little thing. I'm 77 or 78, something like that, % of the way through it. I'm going to listen to the rest of it while watching Little Nightmares 2, which is 3 hours long, which should be plenty of time. And then I will come back with my final thoughts and I'll go ahead and end the video. But I really like it. Like, I really, really like it. The trope that I'm not a fan of is done really well in a very specific kind of way that makes it not a problem for me. And actually, I don't mind it because of the way that it's done. I'm not going to say what it is because that would be spoilery. Can't really say anything about the book, anything plot-wise or anything like that. But I will say I also really enjoy the characters in this one. Again, I really wish that we had more of Jupiter. But at the same time, I understand why he's not there because it's not about him. It's about Morrigan and the kids. But I really wish that there was more Jupiter. Both books, first and second. I want to know more about him. I'm hoping in the third I get to know more. But the third book is not on the Libby, nor is it on Scribd. So I may have to go to an actual library and see if they have it, or just sadly wait for it to get added on because I don't want to buy it. I really don't want to buy it. That being said, I'm really in love with it so far. Better than the first one. I liked the first one. I gave it 3 stars. It was good. 3 stars or 4 stars? I don't remember. But this one I would say is better. Much more entertaining, much more fun, a lot more mystery, a lot more spook, even though there's not any actual spook. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to watch Little Nightmares 2. I think I'm also going to go ahead and make myself some coffee. Yes, it's 5 a.m., but I really want some coffee. All set. We've got Nightmares. The purring cat over there staring at me. There we go. Yes, go to sleep. Anyway, and a coffee that I put too much creamer in, but only made enough for 1 cup, so I can't fix. Alrighty. So I'm not done yet. I actually have 2 more chapters left. But I just want to say I adore the relationships between Morrigan, the villain, and Jupiter. The villain and Jupiter don't really have a relationship, but like those 3 people together, I love a lot. Like a lot. I get really excited anytime the villain, which I don't think is a spoiler if I say what they call him, but I also don't want to just in case, and Jupiter show up, my entire, like, just, it's like I vibrate from excitement. Which is so stupid. I really do love Morrigan, but there's something about her interacting with them too that makes me so happy specifically. And it's making me even more disappointed that I don't have access to Holopox. Because I don't know if Jupiter gets more important. I know the villain will. I don't know about Jupiter, but like, or if he'll get more screen time or whatever. But like, I know the villain probably will. But like, I say this because something really cool happened with the villain, and then, like, and then something happened with Jupiter, like, immediately, and I just came to the realization of how much I love the three of them in tandem. I like them all individually, but Jupiter and the villain's interactions with Morrigan are my favorite parts of the entire book. Okay, I need to finish. That book was almost perfect. Almost. There's like 2 things in the whole book that I did not like very much. But I didn't even dislike them. They just weren't, like, as good, in my opinion, as they could have been. Not that I could, make it better, but still. That was so good. That's probably my favorite book I've read this year so far. I feel like I should change. I gave it 4 stars. I feel like I should change it to 5. But I'm gonna, like, sit it out a little bit, because, when you first finish a book, you give it, like, your initial rating, and then, like, a week later, you start thinking about it, and you're like, is that really fair? Is that the right one? So I'm gonna leave it at 4 for now, and we will see in, like, a few days if it stays. But anyway, yeah, that was amazing. So this week was not, like, the greatest week ever. The winter storm thingy happened. We lost water. All our water's still not on, so that's fun. But I did learn how to wash my hair with a spritz bottle. I got the 4 coloring pages that I was supposed to have done today finished. They're scheduled to go up at around noon or 1-ish. And so that's good. If you want to see the, like, sneak peek of them, they're on my Instagram. And then if you want to, like, color them in yourself, they're on my Patreon. So just, that'll be down below. But anyway, moving on. So that was really fun. Books-wise, other than The Wondersmith, which was just fabulous, I finished Yu-Gi-Oh! Volume 1. I will probably read Volume 2 later, today or tomorrow, but probably not right now. And I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog because I was supposed to end it yesterday, so I apologize. But I will probably read Volume 2 this weekend, as well as Volume 2 of Soul Eater. But I'm not doing a weekend vlog this weekend, so you'll find out later, maybe. And then I read, like, 20 pages, I think, of Night Film, not because I didn't want to read it, just because, I mean, I didn't want to read it, but not because it was bad or anything was wrong with it. I just didn't feel like reading physical books, which is not useful for me. So and then I DNF'd The Splinted in the Vial for now, which I will probably still read, like, a couple months from now, maybe. We'll see. Okay, that's all that I've got for this week. I need to edit this and upload it on Monday, so this should be up on Monday. We'll see. I will also be hopefully making videos for this week. Finally, I didn't make any for last week, and I didn't make any for the week before that, because the ones that I was trying to do were not working, and I don't know why I kept trying to do them. I should really just not. Once I realize that it's not working, just move on. But I didn't. So hopefully this week you will have your videos. February was not a good or a good month for my channel, for my posting. But yeah, so that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and it being predominantly just me cooking and drawing. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. Have a good evening, afternoon, or morning, depending on when you're watching this, and until next time, happy reading. Say bye, kitty. Bye!